Now what we are learning is that the special cell of Delhi police has now recovered the phone parts of all the accused from Nagaur of Rajasthan. All the phones were found in a burnt condition on the behest of Lalit Jha. All the phones, this is the latest update that we have, that all the phones have now been sent for the forensic reports. We will get details about the forensic analysis later in the day. But right now what we are learning so far from the special cell of Delhi police sources is that all the phone parts has now been recovered from Nagaur of Rajasthan. We have CNN News 18's Yash Goyal joining us live on the broadcast to bring us more details on that. Yash, if you could, just for the better perspective of our viewers, take us step by step to the details that we have recovered so far in this entire incident, how the phone parts were collected, how they were sent to Rajasthan and now have been recovered in the burnt condition. Could you just explain us that?
Well, Sakshi, first of all, let's understand the chronology of the events. So, when this entire investigation began, it was said that all the four accused in this matter had handed over their phone to the fifth accused, who was Lalit Jha, when two of them stepped inside the parliament and two were creating ruckus outside the parliament. In fact, those 4 or 5 phones were taken by Lalit Jha to Rajasthan's Nagaur to actually destroy those digital evidences, and now the special cell has recovered parts of that very burnt phone or parts of those burnt phones from Rajasthan's Nagaur. In fact, what important thing to understand is that Lalit Jha didn't do that alone. In fact, the 6th arrest which was made in this case was of Mahesh Kumawat, and in fact Lalit Jha and Mahesh Kumawat had destroyed these evidences together, and now the special cell of the Delhi police has recovered these phones. In fact, earlier we have told our viewers that how small teams of special cells have been dispatched to different locations to actually investigate this matter, and in fact now this is the latest which we are getting, that those evidences have been recovered in terms of mobile phones from Rajasthan Nagaur. In fact, these phones become very important because what happens is that police are looking into this very matter from a multiple angles, and digital evidences are key to any investigation, and in fact recovering these phones are a huge success for the Delhi police. In fact, this is the same statement given by Lalit Jha, that he had taken those mobile phones to Rajasthan Nagaur, and in fact now Delhi police recovering those phones actually corroborates with the Delhi police's investigation, and in fact this will definitely give some sort of lead to actually understand the widened scope of this entire investigation.
Right, Yash, and when we talk about phones being recovered, how many phones are we actually talking about? And if you could give us more details about this forensic analysis for which the phones have now been sent.
Well, what we are understanding, the sources are suggesting is that there are 4 to 5 phones, because 4 phones were belonged to the 4 accused who were actually creating ruckus outside and inside the parliament, and the 5th phone was of Lalit Jha. So we are expecting that 4 to 5 phones or parts of those burned phones have been recovered, and now what happens is when some sort of evidence, actually this is an SOP which is being followed by the officials here. Now these phones are being sent to the forensics team to actually recover if there was some sort of data, if the phones are in condition, in that condition, and in fact from that recovered data the police will make an understanding as to exactly from how long these people have been meeting, what sorts of chats they were involved in, and in fact via social media how they were connected.
Right, Yash, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on that story, but right now we have